Hey, good morning, Jeff. I see Jeff's on bright and early. Good to see Jeff on this morning. It's a beautiful day out here today. Sun's shining brightly, and it's Thursday morning, huh? Thursday morning coffee. There's Patty. Patty's on. So we got Patty and Jeff on already. That's pretty cool. Let me get my screen switched back over here. There we go. We can see it all that way. So Thursday morning coffee chat. Good morning, everybody. Today's what, the 18th? Hey Google, good morning. Hey Google, good morning. She don't listen. Say she's slow this morning. Oh, so.
Hi, Lucky Dog. It is 8 a.m. Right now it's 63 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 89 and a low of 63. And tomorrow, there'll be thunderstorms.
We got some thunderstorms.
Have a nice day.
I will, you too. There's Larry. Larry says here, but we'll be on the road in a few hours. Larry's getting ready to go on his new swing to the national parks and heading out today. So he have a good time, Larry. It'll be fun. Jeff said it's 64 and cloudy there, thunderstorms. Hi, Patty. Morning. There's Ron. Jeff Raffink's on. Hi, Patty. Saul Reffing had quite a few videos we watched up around St. Augustine. Did a really cool motorcycle ride. He had about 6 or 7 of them on it, and they were fun. Watched all those. I forget what day I watched those. They had a whole series. I was following along, you know. Sue says, hi, Larry. Safe travels to you and Bev. Oh, there's John. John, howdy, John. John Van Gump's on this morning. How's things? Is it warming up there, John? John's up in... what, British Halifax, up around the Halifax area? British Columbia. So, I imagine it's starting to get nice up there now. Says, hi, Rat Fink. Right, says, hey, Jeff, Patty. Hi, John. Rat Fink says, hi, Sue. Patty says, Walmart overnight, parking in Orlando. So, she's boondocking in the Walmart parking lot. That's where to go, you know. Walmart, you can go to Cracker Barrels, you know. Yeah, Ron says, beautiful here. It's gorgeous this morning. It's, like, say, 66 degrees. Let's get a little warm, closer to 90 today on it. But we have storms coming in, I guess, Friday. We've got some storms coming. So, Jeff says, what's up, Ron? Yeah, Ron says, this was this one video and one back about GoPro broke. Oh, no. For some reason. I wonder what happened to your GoPro.
It broke up the videos.
Oh, broke up. Yes, they do. Mine does that. It broke up the videos. It'll go. My Osmo Pocket will do that. I think the drone. Yeah, I know the drone will do that. My Mavic Air. It'll chop them. I don't know if there's a setting that you can change that. But yeah, it'll break them up. But you feed them together. What I do in editing, just bling, 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 bling together, and it makes it all one solid video. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Larry says we'll be Walmart parking lot tonight in Illinois, and we'll be many Walmarts over the next 2 months, and Walmarts and Cracker Barrels. There's Tammy. Morning, Lucky Dogs. Good morning, Tammy. Good to see Tammy on this morning. Who says have fun? Larry says we overnight in Cracker Barrels also. So yeah, they're all great places to spend a night, you know. Jeff says, hey, Larry, John, Tammy. Get a big list going, you know. That's cool. Hi, Tammy. Good morning, girly. Tammy says we had a big-time storms last night. It was raining buckets. Wow. I could use a new bucket. You should have got one for me. You know, got to get a bucket. John says just above freezing here in Nova Scotia this morning, but sunny. But it's slowly warming up north,
sunny,
you know.
Good.
Sunny is good. My mom used to call me Sunny because I was so bright. Ratfink says, yes, it was strange, though there was only one going to 2 videos. So, yeah, if you, of course, I don't think you run it through a video processor on, but if you do, you can just bling, bling, bling them all, and then you can process it out and make it one video. You know, it takes a little more work. Larry says we'll also be staying at a good number of Harvest Hosts. That would be cool. I'd like to know more about those, where you're staying at. So on the road there, try to post us where you're at and how the Harvest Hosts working out for you, Larry, because that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to love them, so I'll be interested to hear more about those. Danny says, hi, Jeff. Hi, Sue. Hat in the rain, so.
Half the rain.
Oh, hate the rain. Half the rain. That sounds like me.
Yeah.
Half the rain. I hate the rain. I know. The rain gets... I don't care much about rain. I don't grow stuff. You know. Danny says, I had it too, Ron. Laugh out loud. We all had the rain. So.
Rain.
Laugh out loud, Ron and Tim. Yeah, love the coffee chat. Screen behind you, Bob. Yeah, I was, thought I put on a slideshow of a bunch of different pictures. Thought I'd do something a little different there. Right there, there's Cuckoo Chicken in the background there, and just do a little something different. Just took a bunch of my clips there and put them up. So I thought it'd be fun for something different, you know. Hey, there's Scott. Bikes, boats, and bivouacs. Hi, folk. What's happening? Yeah, we're talking about weather and motorcycle ride and camping and having fun, you know. So Jeff says, hey, Scott.
I think there's two of our road truckers on here this morning, John and Larry.
Yeah, John and Larry both are road trekkers. So we got three of us counting ourselves, three road trekkers.
And Patty's a camper.
Patty's a camper, so. Says, hey, Scott, John banged up. I'm so finished with cold. Sorry for you. It's like, yeah, cold gets after a while. It's like, I'm over it. No more. I don't want any more cold. I've had it. That's like, no more cold for me. I'm done with it. So, says, hi, Jeff, Sue. And he says, hey, Scott. So, Denny's on. Hi, everyone. Good morning, Denny. Denny's on bright and early this morning.
That's right. How you feeling, Denny?
Probably better than me. I haven't been feeling good the last couple of days. I've been feeling under the weather. I don't feel it as bad today. I got a little bit of thing, but not as bad as it was. Scott says, Ron, still on looking your TV review, or your RV review, still looking for it. So, yeah, you better get that out there. There's Denny. Hi, Denny. Yeah, Scott says, hi, Tammy. Hi, Denny. Good. So Denny's doing good. That's good. Living with a sore throat. I hate sore throats. I've always, I've had those. Don't get them as much as I used to, but everything will give me a sore throat. You know, and I hate sore throats. Hey, Jeff. So Bob, are you making payla? We're going to. I don't have no ingredients. That won't be till at least next month. I get to the store again. We only go to the store once a month, and so I got to get the ingredients to make paella. Paella. I can't see. I call it paella. I kept saying paella, and Sue goes, "What are you talking about, paella?" Because see, that's what it looks to me.
Is it paella?
It's paella. Paella. I just see. I pronounce words as they're spelled. That's nobody's fault but my own. I can't read and spell. That's not one of my strong points. Yeah, Tammy says sore throats are the word. They are terrible. Oh, Scott says it's the freaking weather up here. I know, up and down and cold and warm, and it'll do it, you know. Yeah, Ron says, hey, Scott, yes, I have to do that. So yeah, we need a tour of the RV. So we're all looking forward to it. There, Scott says paella. See, paella. That's actually the way it's pronounced, paella. You know. Yeah, John says, got a CPAP machine and sleeping like a baby these days. Really? So, you know, I've always wondered about those CPAPs. You know, you got that mask on you. To me, it seems like that would inhibit me from sleeping well. But other ones talk about it and said that, yeah, they sleep great with the CPAP.
Can't sleep without them.
Yeah. I know Camper Van Kevin, he has one. Beck, he got a new motorhome. Camper Van Kevin had that Dodge... what was it? ProMaster, and he went out and bought a Class A motorhome. So now he's going to sell the ProMaster. So, but yeah, everybody says that has a CPAP said they're great. You know. He says that's okay, Bob. Spelling was better than spelling them. That's right. There's Ron. My brother's on. Good morning, Ron. Are you still camping, Ron? I knew you was, but are you still camping? Oh, no snoring. So. That'd be good for Sue if I didn't. I don't know if I snore or not. I probably do. Most people do. Most people snore, you know. And he says, John, my husband just had his sleep study done and is waiting anxiously for the CPAP. There you go. It says, hey, Ron. Yeah, both my sisters use CPAP. It always looks like C-crap to me. That's a P, not C-crap. Game changer, so that's good. You know, when things work, that's what's important, you know. Scott says, Ron, did Lulu's, is it Lulu's?
Yeah.
Reopen in Myrtle Beach? And he said yes, so that's cool. Lulu's. We were talking about that the other day, Lulu's. It was somewhere else, so.
It was in Gulf Shores, Alabama.
Gulf Shores, Alabama, there was a Lulu's. Somebody's video had
my
it.
cousins went there.
All that, so. Yeah, Scott says, Sue, if he snores, kick your roommate to the living room. There you go. You just smack me in the head or something. Well, it's we all snore. Sue snores. I snore. The dogs even sometimes snore. You know, the lucky dogs. Tammy says, John, that's what I've heard. Maybe I can move back into the same room if the dogs will let me in. You can't come in here, you know. Yeah, Scott said Gulf Shores, Dustin, and Myrtle Beach, so it's cool. Oh, Ron said I was CPAP and can't stand to wear it, so different people has it. I have nothing. I just snore, you know. Yeah, he says laugh out loud, Scott, so that's funny. CPAP. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people, but I think some people say that they just can't stand. I don't know the way I lay. I don't know. I lay on my side. You know. Oh, Denny says Ronnie has one. So. Oh yeah, Tammy said Destin is my favorite. You know, the shores. So. I don't think I've been to Destin. We haven't been to Destin. You know. Been to that
I've
area.
been by there, but not.
Right at Destin. Oh, so that's cool. Yeah, it's one of those places I just haven't been. Yeah, Scott says Tammy, Destin has beautiful beaches. Yeah, they do. But you know, we have beautiful beaches right here. You know, I mean, we have such a variety of beaches. You can go down to New Smyrna, and it all changes as you go north. And all the way up to Flagler, it gets more brownish, the sand, more coarse, all the way down to white, powdery snow, and there's no sand in New Smyrna. So it does. We got a whole variety right here. Tammy says, Ron, I don't think Tim will have a problem. He wore it that night and slept like a baby. Well, that's cool. Yeah, Ron says, at home today, going back to the camper tomorrow. So, okay, so you left the camper up there, and then you pop back home and then go back up again.
You'll
So
probably come home, take care of the bird.
Take care of the birds and the, stop back home for a few days and back up again. That's cool. Go back and forth.
Did Ron see Rick's Cooking with Rick's video with
The
Dexter?
bird. Yeah, I don't know, Ron. Have you watched Cooking with Rick's Dexter? I mean, Dexter's been in, you can hear him about all the cooking videos, but he has one particular that, Dexter is a African gray. He's a Timba, I believe, not a Congo. And, but check out, if you haven't, check out Cooking with Rick's and his African gray. You enjoy that. He talks about every video. It's funny. Yeah, Destin is pretty, but so crowded. Yeah, some places are that way. New Smyrna's gotten this way. New Smyrna is really crowded from what it used to be. Ron says yes. Okay, so he's probably seen that now. Yeah, Scott says Tammy and Jeff, my sister, is a retired Air Force and lives near there. Oh, okay, so they're close by. Oh, then Ron said no, so I'm confused, but he probably meant no, that he hadn't seen Rick's video. So if you haven't, check it out. Yeah, Jeff, I figured as much when some places that pretty it gets abused. Yeah, the nice places people find it. That's why New Smyrna used to be kind of quiet. Well, everybody from Orlando discovered that's the beach to go to. And so 44 coming in on the weekends is just packed, you know. Hey, there's Ike. Hello from Ormond. Hey, Ike, we're getting all ready for our meetup. Let me find the picture there. We got that all set up for the 27th. Ike kind of got us led that way. So if any guys in the area can make the meetup, it's at the Daytona Streamline Hotel. That's where NASCAR was born, right there across from the beach. But at 9 o'clock, I have a car show, and we're going to meet up there. And so anyway, in the area, if you make it by, stop by and see us. We'll hang out. I'm going to do a video from there, too.
That's right.
You know? Hi, Ike. It says, oh shit, like Ike is in the house. Ike is in the house. I like Ike. Hi, Ike. Yeah, Ron said, that's right. So, yeah, Scott said, I had to switch out my truck from a single cab 150 to a quad Ram 1500. I needed a back seat for the grandson. I need more little room, so that gives you more space. Ron's truck's Ford, I don't know, it's a 250 or 350? 250. Maybe it's a 150. Scott says, hi, Ike. Hi, Ike. Rat Fink laugh out loud, said Tammy. Yeah, I'm going to one in May. Yeah, Ron won't be able to make the one this month, so he's going to do that one the following month. So it'll be fun. Hope a few people show up. Yeah, Ike says, hello, everyone. Yeah, Scott, those are so nice. Yeah, nice trucks. I've only ever owned one truck in my life. A little Mazda pickup. I love that thing. It was a great little pickup, small one. Yeah, just I wish you could make it meet up. Yeah, I wish you could too, Jeff. That would be awesome. Yeah, Ron's got a 150 crew cab, and it's a nice truck. He pulls his camper with it. It's a real nice truck, though. Got all the fun things in it, you know, the bells and the whistles, and you know, Traveling Robert's not real crazy about his new Chevy Colorado. Mainly, he don't like the way the electronics, and it kind of surprises me because Robert kind of is in the electronic stuff, but the way things work, he doesn't like that. So you know, but he said it shifts a little funny too. He's had a little issue with that, so he's not 100% with his Colorado. When's the next overnight in the road trip? Well, that's a good question. We've kind of getting past that season in Florida because it gets too hot, you know. So I don't know. We don't take it out much, you know. It's just if I felt a little bit better, I'd probably take it out more, you know. That thing says, "Be right back." Yeah, Chevys have been terrible lately, says Ike. So yeah, NADCAR especially. So NADCAR. What is NADCAR?
It's supposed to be NASCAR.
Is it NASCAR? You know, NASCAR especially.
You gotta allow for mistyping.
Well, like I do all the time. I mistype everything. We had a Ford F-250 diesel. The bearings went out on the front end. $10,000. Oh my gosh. Then he said, I always had trucks like my 2500 HD. So yeah, NASCAR. I thought maybe it was another. You know, different organizations will use close to NASCAR. There was one around here. I forget what it was called. Oh, Fast Car. The New Smyrna Speedway for a while was calling it Fast Car, FASCAR. But now New Smyrna is a NASCAR sanctioned track. So yeah, Scott says, Tommy says expensive. Yeah, it is. Patty says back in the day you could drive on Ormond Beach. It was, but yeah, I don't. Some places you can drive. A lot of places you can't. There's still quite a few, but they've cut a lot of them off. Well, Scott says, where you at, Patty? Patty's at Ormond. No, Patty is at Orlando at a Walmart this morning. And, Scott, it was brand new. Crazy. Wow, that's crazy, Tammy. Ike says, I can't see in the morning, laugh out loud.
So I can't spell.
Oh, I can't spell. Even if I can see, I can't spell. You know?
It's typing.
Typing errors are very forgivable. We don't. It's all right. Because I'm the first one to type it. That's why I talk and don't type. I can talk a lot, but I can't type. I hate to type. It's like, if you notice, my comments come back are very short because I hate to type. You know, I'd rather say it. I wish they had an area where I could just press a button and say it. Go, hey, hey Jeff, good morning. You know, and I could you can listen to it. There might be, because I'd rather do that than type. I hate typing because I can't spell nothing. You know. Yeah, Patty says I'm in Orlando this week, so maybe Patty can come over to the meetup on the 27th. It'd be nice to meet up with Patty. Yeah, Tammy says, we sold it right away. Yeah, you know, if you have a bad vehicle, get rid of it, you know. Tammy, I worry about Ram transmissions, but it came with a 7-year warranty. You know, our car is a Mazda 3. It came with a lifetime warranty on the powertrain. Yeah, as long as we own it, it's under warranty of the powertrain. So that's pretty cool. It's been great. We haven't had any problems with it. I've had one other Mazda in the same way, and no problems. Yeah, he says we still drive on beach in Ormond. Yeah, there's a lot of areas in Ormond. There's a couple, I think, maybe you can't, but you can still drive on the beach. Right on, Scott, Tammy. Ron says my 150, that is a V6. I pull a 36-foot camper that weighs 9,500 pounds. And I said, that's me, the typing.
Well, that's that day we went up there to when you videotaped the beached stripper. The beach was open at first, but they were getting ready to
open it to drive on it,
yeah,
right?
They were getting ready to open.
They had the drive lanes closed, but it was getting ready to open it to drive out on it. So, yeah, Tanny says, Bob, Tim is the worst speller I know. Oh, it can't be any worse than me. I can't spell nothing. Nothing. I cannot spell whatsoever. And grammar, forget it. Don't even bother correcting my grammar because you're wasting your time. Yeah. Patty says, next 2 weeks going to Manatee in Bradenton. Okay, that'll be fun.
That'd be pretty.
Yeah, it would be. And Scott says, okay, folks, going to head out. See y'all Monday. All right, Scott, have a good day. Enjoy your day. Make it a good one. So we'll see you again on Monday, Scott. Check Bike, Boats, and Bivouacs out. If you haven't checked this channel out, check it out. Tammy says the best vehicle I've ever owned was a little Datsun 310. It lasted over 350,000 miles. Some of those little cars will run and run and run, you know. He says, see you, Scott. Have a great day. Cole Patty. Ron, what kind of mileage pulling that camper? Yeah, I never did. What kind of mileage do you get pulling your camper, Ron? That's kind of interesting because it's a 6-cylinder. I know the road trek will get good. I can get up as high as 17 miles a gallon with the road trek. And I've gotten that. But I drive gingerly. I don't push the accelerator to the floor. And he says, nice, Patty. Yeah, take care, Scott. I've said take care. All right, Scott, have a great day. 9 miles to gallon. Okay. That's not bad. You know, I mean, that's better than some of the Class A's get 6, 5, 6, 7, you know. Ike says, I got $20 tickets for Rockville and Jacksonville going to see Judas Priest, Rob Zombie, and many more. So, $20 tickets. That's cheap tickets. Yeah. He's talking about for a concert. So it's pretty good price on concerts. He says, looking at Bunlow in Flagler Beach. Bulow. Yeah, we haven't been there.
Is that in Flagler?
Yeah.
For some reason I was thinking that was closer to
that's one
Oregon.
area we haven't been to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, Ike, that's gonna be a hell of a show. So yeah, it's a lot of stars in one shows. You know, Judas Priest, Rob Zombie, and many more. So I think it is Bulow State Park, you know. Okay, Ron says without the camper I get up 23 miles. Yeah, that's pretty good for a big truck. That is real good, you know. We get 41 with our Mazda 3. It's just amazing. When the gas prices was down low, we could fill it up for what, $12, $15?
About 15, yeah.
You know, so. Bulow Campground is sick. Is that sick in a good way or is that sick in a bad? It's north of the Loop. Yeah, I knew where.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Explain. Like, what do you mean? Do you mean it's sick? It's good sick, or is it like?
Bad, yeah.
Is it sick because like it's bad? You know. Patty says all my tire had low air. Hopefully for better miles. Yeah, that'll make a difference. You know. Oh, you have a video of the ruins. That's someplace maybe we need to go for the ruins.
Yeah.
Do a video up there.
Well, Patty, if you get up there to stay at Bulow, let us know and we'll try and meet you somewhere. Try and do a meetup someplace.
Yeah, because if it's got ruins and stuff, I wouldn't mind doing another video up that way. I'm always looking for new places to do videos. You know. Yeah, it's been years since I've been to a show. I haven't been to any concert. And the last concert I've seen was Genesis, and that's been many years ago. Phil Collins. It was awesome. I didn't do much concerts. Danny said I get 11 miles per gallon no matter what I do. So that's good. That's not bad. I mean, if you're pulling something, and especially if you have a bigger motor too. Patty said I will. Okay, that's cool. Sick is an awesome. Great views inside. All right, that's cool, Ike. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, maybe we can do a video up there because that's not that far. We don't go very far. I don't like the drive. The last time we went down the road in a car. Our little road here is called Old Daytona Road that goes out to Route 92 International Speedway, and this idiot in a big truck, he has to pass you. This road is so narrow, barely one car can go down it. Speed limit's 35, and I was doing about 40, and I was going too slow, and so he had to put our lives in danger as well as his, and so I hate to drive. I really do. You know. Oh, the Loop is full of ruins, so. That sounds good. Now, I've been up through the Loop many times, but the park I haven't been to, so I need to check that out more. Tanny says, I never saw them before. I think mine was Robin Trower. And Ike says, Phil Collins, oh yeah, I saw he comes out with a walker now, you know, but he was, in his day, back when they did the Invisible Touch tour back then's when I went seen him, and he was so good. He did In the Air Tonight, played the drums at the same time, and man, he could beat a drum to death, you know. It was pretty cool. Okay, Ron's back. Yeah, Tanny says, I remember when Phil Collins first came on scene on his own, yeah. I mean, he started out, he could do solo, he could do it with Genesis, he could, he was just a really top-class performer, better than what we have nowadays. You know, they don't have the good bands like we used to. Yeah, he used to drum with Jimmy Page, so yeah, he's good. I saw just a clip recently, and he's really getting up there. He's, like I said, he's in a cane now, and that's what we all do. Yeah, Patty says the library is going to show Aquaman free. That sounds cool. Aquaman. Yeah, Ron says he played Lefty on the drums, so. And Ron said, I pulled a camper in the mountains with no problem, so it gets it right up through. Yeah, they're all getting old, including myself. I'm probably the oldest one on here, I think.
Denny's older than you.
Oh, Denny, alright. Okay, Denny, I give you the credit. So, yeah, Denny he's just a little older than me.
That's right.
I feel it, though. I tell you what, in the last year, I've really felt it. I have more issues, and some days I'm just down for the count, you know. Patty, that will be an awesome show. I wish I could see it. Yeah, that sounds cool. Can you see Aquaman? Is that on? Is that a new movie or is that a?
Yeah. Well, there's different ones. Is that the one with Jason Momoa, Patty?
I don't know who that is. Who is Jason Momoa?
He's a big star, yeah.
He can't be too big. I don't know him. Because I don't know any stars. I don't keep up with them. Yeah, aren't we all, Tammy? Oh yeah, Ron said I'm getting younger. I wish I was. You know, it's like I get where I envy people's stuff I can't do anymore. It just. Oh, he's a hottie. He's kind of like me, huh? Oh, Tammy, I was going to tell you the other day, and you weren't on. Tammy got to meet up with Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, and just recently, last week or so, Eric and what's her face, Angela, split up, and I just said, you know, ever since that Tammy met with Eric, he just these other women just aren't going to do it. He met Tammy, and it's like he's ruined, so he had to get rid of her. You know, so I had to tease you on that, Tammy. Mm-hmm. Yes, Patty says. Yeah, Patty, that is one with Jason Momoa. Denny says, you're right, Patty. Yeah, rant feek, haha. Yeah, Jeff said, I think Candlebox was the last concert for me. So, I mean, I've seen recently John Anderson over here at the fairground. He is so awesome. He's here from Apaka, Seminole Wind, and he's probably one of the best performers I've ever seen. You know, he's really good. Now Ron says, I'm dreaming and I don't dream at all. Some dreams can be weird too, you know. Jeff said, I've never seen them, so. Yeah, laugh out loud. Oh, don't take the kids, Tam. Yeah, I bet, Jeff, so. Ron said, I went to Slipknot concert. Slipknot. Can't say I've heard of them either. I don't listen to music though, so you know I'm just kind of ignorant when it comes to music because I just don't listen to music anymore. If I do, it's the old stuff. It's the old classics, you know, Skynyrd and all that, you know, Phil Collins. That's what I listen to, you know. I just don't even hardly listen to music. Oh, 38 Special was at SeaWorld 2 weeks ago and had a blast. They are awesome. I did some upholstery work for a lady here in town, and she asked me when I delivered her sofa if I knew of 38 Special, and I said, yeah. I said, they're awesome. She goes, well, my son's the drummer for 38 Special, so his mom lives right here in the land, so that was pretty cool, but they're an awesome band. Yeah, like Tammy said, I'm a 70s classic lover. That's me. If I'm listening to music, that's what I'm listening to, you know. Oh, Jeff says Slipknot is crazy. Yeah, same here, Tammy. Yeah, Rap Fiends, my music selection is all over the place. It's like, I'm not, you know, I have a lot of musician friends, but I'm not a big music fanatic. What do you call it? I'm not just big into music. I mean, I've got one friend, Marco. He was the lead guitar player for Molly Hatchet, and he's just an awesome. And I have another friend that he used to tour, and he plays locally in that, but I have a lot of friends that are musicians, but I I'll listen to music, but I'm not crazy, you know, about music. Yeah, Tanny said, I've always liked them, but never seen them, so. Yeah, Danny says, listen on YouTube. See, yeah, you can listen to all kinds of music on YouTube.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I said you'd love their show live. And it's different. Live shows are better, you know. Ryan says 60s on 6 Sirius XM. So
That's a good channel.
Yeah, listen to the old 60s music, you know. He said I wanted to see Alice Cooper when he was here, but got sick and didn't go. So he'd be something to see. I don't know if he's as wild as he used to be. You know, so he used to be pretty wild. Just said I like a little all music, but not all of any. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I'm kind of selective. I'll listen, but just in the last few years, I just haven't been listening to music. Ike said, be right back. Okay. We'll be here. And he says, Jeff, laugh out loud. He is Bob. Yeah. Yeah, me and Jeff are a lot alike in a lot of ways, you know. It's like there's a lot of the same attitude. Everybody's different. It's okay to be who you are. Yeah, 88.5 WMNF has a great Friday lineup, starts at 3 p.m. So, WMNF. Yeah, Tanny says he's a Christian and has been married for over 40 years. So, oh, that's cool.
Alice Cooper?
Oh, Alice Cooper. I believe that.
Is that who she's talking about?
Might be. Is that Alice Cooper you're talking about, Tammy? Yeah, I believe that. There's a lot of, yeah, Alice Cooper is. So, well, that's my friend Marco. He looks the rocker part. He's, I mean, he's probably the best guitar player I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you thought he doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't do drugs. He's just as clean and straight and as good of a guy as you could meet. And
just a showman. He's
a showman, yeah. And the first time Sue got to hear Marco, he played right up a little bar called Loggerhead, right up here on
Ike
1.
knows where that's
Yeah,
at.
Ike probably knows where Loggerhead is. Right out here on 1, and we sitting there, and he has a wireless guitar, and he stands out in the middle of 1 playing his guitar, and his band standing out in the middle of the road on it. And he said he was taking his show on the road. But yeah, somewhere I had a picture of him standing out in the middle of the road. Yeah, Alice Cooper's a smart guy, so. And his wife is absolutely beautiful inside and out, so that's cool. I'm sure he is, so. Yeah, Loggerheads is by Ormond by the Sea. Yeah, it's a cool little place. Just a little restaurant. They have a little outside stage there. And that was when Sue first came down here. I took her up there, and that's where we hung out that night. Jeff said, be right back. Okay, Jeff, we're waiting.
And so I probably didn't even see that comment because he said he'd be right back too.
Yeah. Ron said, been married for 46 years or something like that. I remember when Ron got married. He was a kid. Like 46 years. Patty did some old stuff back in the 30s and 40s songs with no rude suggestives.
Oh yeah, they really were.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, Ron P, that's awesome. We've got 18 altogether, so that's good. Well, Sue was married 40.
Oh, almost 40.
Almost 40.
We were together 40 years, but he died.
He passed away.
We were together
so
almost 38.
He would have been long.
Married almost 38.
Long time.
I was 14 when we started dating.
14.
And I was 54 when he died.
So that was quite a while.
Long time.
Well, I've been in the same house for a long time. Well, I would have been married to the first time I was married if you can't do nothing when they walk away. You know, that would have been 40 some years ago, almost 50 years ago. Ron P, that's awesome. We've got 18 together, and young love. There you go. A lot of times it's like you're young, and sometimes you're too young and it doesn't hold, and sometimes it does. You know. Well, Sue, I'm glad you found Bob and are happy. Yeah, we'll be together till we both find our graves. You know, neither one of us are going anywhere. Yes, we were high school sweethearts. Yeah, not me and Sue, but Sue and her husband was.
Yeah.
But I knew him. I knew her husband. I knew Sue, and I dated her husband's sister. So, you know, and
Knew the family.
I knew the family. Then he says married 46 years, but that took 4 wives. There you go, Danny. Hey, it all counts. You just add them up. You know, it all counts. It's all the same. You know.
That's a good one, Danny.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm Henry VIII. I am Henry VIII. I am. You know, be right back. Dogs are hungry. Danny's cracking up. Yeah, that's that. I always like that song, Henry VIII. I am.
Yeah.
I got married to Whittle next door. She's been married 7 times before.
That's funny.
No problem.
And Danny's got the laugh of the day.
Arkansas has taken Confederate statues down for a Johnny Cash one. You know, I don't get taking these statues down. You know, it's like it's history. You know, they do that a lot of places. This one for 27 years. That's a pretty good run. 27 years is a long time. It just life. Things happen. You know, different things.
Wow, Danny, you and Phyllis have been married 27 years?
Yeah, that's
wow.
quite a while. Yeah.
That doesn't seem like that long.
Sue can remember when they got married.
I do.
Yeah. So we was watching the church over in Ireland. Notre Dame. Is it Ireland?
Yeah, Paris.
Paris. That burnt down, and that was kind of sad. This church was 900 years old, you know, and from what I understand, they were working on it. Some worker caught it on fire, and what surprised me, I didn't know that was all wood. I thought that whole church was like, you know, concrete or whatever, but it's wood, and so, you know, yeah, let history alone. I agree with you, Ron. Yeah. So, but yeah, I was amazed how that, you know, that burnt. And when you think of something 900 years old, that's a long time, you know. And but I guess they're going to rebuild it. From what it looks like, they're going to rebuild it on it. But it's kind of sad just to see the history of it. You know, they had a lot of relics and artifacts in there, and mainly because they were old. That was the biggest thing that makes it sad, because they was, you know, old and that. But yeah, it was quite some fire, you know, to watch that old church coming down. So didn't go like ground, but it gutted the top part of it, you know. So
The sidewalls.
the sidewalls are still up, and it's rebuildable. But oh, there, Tammy's back. Welcome back. Yeah, Ike, have you been to Loggerheads in Ormond by the Sea? And Ike gives a frown.
Well, he's frowning about taking the statues down.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
taking up comments
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is sad and they take these statues down, you know. But, I don't know why they mess with history, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to do that, you know. So we talked about last time there was a shootout, this idiot out here close to us, and Jeff sent me a little clip which I hadn't seen. It looked like it came right from the sheriff's helicopter, the video, and that was pretty cool. I appreciate it, Jeff. But that was crazy. This guy basically wanted to die, and he was going to do the suicide by cop thing, and so that was interesting that, you know, Jeff had sent me this video, and it was pretty cool. Appreciate it, Jeff. Yeah, the whole statue thing's ridiculous. Yeah, Ike on the loop. Yeah, you can't change history. That's it. History is what it was. Yeah, he's been to Loggerheads, so it's cool.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ron said they got rid of the Confederate flag in South Carolina at the Capitol, and I think that was wrong. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Bob took us there when I first came down here. Yeah, we went up to Loggerheads. It was cool.
Well, I just repeated that because I think Ike was off at the moment when we mentioned it there. So
We watched, talking about flags, there was this, we was watching Judge Judy. These 3 idiots, and this other kid had a pickup truck, and he had a Confederate flag on the back. Apparently these other punks, they were punks. They had no, she asked them what they did. None of them did anything. Mm-hmm. One, you know, my parents take care of me. And these are all old enough to have big jobs and stuff. But they took this guy's Confederate flag out of his truck. He had it on a bracket on the back, and it scratched his truck all up, and they took the flag down and sprayed it, and they urinated on it, and then laid it on, and
Scratched his truck
up, and so they did like $2,500 of damage to his truck. Well, Judge Judy, rolled in the other guy's front. Even the guy that owned the truck was a young kid, but the other kids had no discipline. She was asking about him. One, he says, "What do you do?" He goes, "I play music." "Oh, what do you in John?" "No, I just sit at home and play music." It's like, "Oh yeah, you just sit there and your parents take care of you. You just sit there and play your guitar all day." And that's all he did. And I don't want to say, he's a personal trainer or something, but he wasn't much
personal
assistant, and you can tell he didn't do nothing. He lived with his parents, and the other one went to school, which his parents paid for everything.
Yeah. And they were lipping off back to the judge.
Oh, and she was nailing her butts. That was funny. But anyways, but that just when I thought of the Confederate flag, Yeah, everything is just wrong these days. It is, Kids like that never work for any. They don't, Yeah, we need museum of statues. We do. If they take this stuff down, they need to put museums up. They shouldn't take them down for one, but at least put them in a museum because it's history. And I don't care what flag you fly. I might agree with all of them, but it's still, if you want to fly it, you can fly it. It's freedom. That's what it's called, Yeah, better than destroying them, Yeah, Ike says, y'all, the stuff being taken down or destroyed needs to be put in a big, it needs to be put in a big museum, and where people can appreciate history. History is history. No matter if you agree with what happened, it's still history, Sue said, "Remember our history." Yeah, statues, laugh out loud. Exactly, Bob. Freedom. Yeah, I say that a lot. Be careful of our freedoms. Don't let them take it away, because they chip away at it. Chip, 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 and then there's none. So stand up for freedom. Hell, kids today say Richard Petty isn't the king, and now it's Kyle Busch. Yeah, right. Laugh out. So rude and uneducated. Yeah, Kyle Busch doesn't even hold a candle to Richard Petty. Put Kyle Busch in a car like Richard Petty used to drive. He probably couldn't drive it down the street. Those were old race cars back then. Yeah, I'm not a Kyle Busch fan. Sorry, any Kyle Busch fans out there. It's just a sport, doesn't matter. But but I'm not a Kyle Busch. Absolutely, I like my chips and French dip. Where did that come from?
Because you were going chip, chip, chip away.
Oh, chip, chip away. Ha ha, Sue. I make a good French onion dip. Put all this stuff in it. It come out good. Yeah, Ike says it wouldn't hurt his arms trying to turn. Yeah, I remember, I had a race car when I was in my 20s, and I'd run a 30-lap feature. When you was done 30 laps, oh my gosh, my arms about killed me, because you manhandled that car. You went in the curve, and man, it wasn't this power steering stuff, You manhandled the car all the way through the turns, So yeah, I bet you Kyle Busch couldn't have drove my old race car. Yeah, he's a spoiled kid. Ike says, "So true, Rob, and you're the man." Yeah, appreciate it, Ike. Says, "These kids nowadays have no respect for their elders." They don't, because everything was given to them. That's the problem. Instead of earning it,
they expect things. They feel they're owed.
Entitled. They have this entitlement,
That's exactly the right entitlement.
Nobody's entitled to nothing. You have to get it, earn it. Yeah, I remember the days when I do too. Regular cars, remember they didn't have power steering? My old 63 Comet, it didn't have power steering. It was what they used to call Armstrong steering. You had to have strong arms to steer it. But it was the older cars just don't drive like those new ones do. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Daryl. Yeah, Daryl Waltrip was been an announcer for almost 20 years. 19 years? And so now Daryl's going to quit announcing. So he's fun. He added a lot of pizzazz to it. Him and Michael both. They were both. I like them both. They were good race drivers and they're good announcers. Yes, he said they don't entitled. They don't have to earn nothing. White privilege here. There you go. Yeah, Ike says, anyone doing anything special for Easter? Well, we're going to our friend's house for dinner. I think she's going to cook Italian. And so we're going to go over there for dinner. I think we're going to make a blackberry pie.
I think so.
And so we're going over there to Ormond. We're going to Ormond by the Seas, where we're heading. Ike's familiar with that. Boogity boogity, there you go. Boogity boogity, let's go racing. Then he says my 56 Chevy didn't have. No, they don't. You know, those are Armstrong Sirens, you know. Haha, Jeff. Denny, I bet. Ron said I'm going camping. And he says, Ratfink. Yeah, I'm going to party. There you go. Party hardy. You know, have a good time. Enjoy the holidays, you know. Especially if you're still working. You know, those days off are very important. That you have time off to yourself. That do what you want. And you don't have to get up and go to work. So, you know, I mean, I still appreciate what it's like to be working. I mean, I did it for darn near 50 years. Worked pretty much full time. And, but yeah, when you look forward to the day to retire, the best thing you can do is retire. Kenny says, I'm not doing anything. Maybe go to Mom's for goldenrod eggs. Rod eggs.
Goldenrod eggs.
Goldenrod. What is goldenrod eggs? Oh, Jeff said, I hope to hide eggs from the grandkids. That'd be fun. Sue says, Armstrong, haha, that is like elbow grease. My mom told me to clean the kitchen and use elbow grease. I told her I looked for an hour and never found any of the grease. You know, where's that elbow grease at? I want to use the cover. I didn't find any of that elbow grease. Tammy says, oh, Jeff, that's the way to spend the holiday. Ought to be great. Yeah, it'll be fun. You know, have a good time. My Falcon didn't have that. I remember Ron's Falcon. He had a Falcon. I had a Comet. He had a Falcon with it was a 260. Is that what those motors were? It was a V8. That's a very small V8. And that was a pretty cool Falcon that Ron had. Ron says my hounds banged me a mole. Oh, brought you a mole this morning. That's cool. Catch 'em all. Laugh out loud, rat. That's cool. And we used to have a cat would bring us those chipmunks. It'd catch them and bring them to you as a present. I had a cat one time that brought a mouse to bed one night. Caught a mouse, was so proud, brought it into bed. So oh, thank you. Thank you for the mouse you just brought into the bed. Yeah. Cats are funny. Jeff says, maybe you looked hungry, Rat. There you go. Oh, no, Raffy.
Like whack-a-mole.
He popped his head out at the wrong time. He got him. And animals are interesting. Sue's cats, which are feral cats, now she's got a black one that's hanging out. He decided to hang. You can get within 5 feet of him. The one sits out here by the front door, and I can open the door, and I'll talk to him for a while, and he'll look at me and listen, and then he'll just take off running, you know. Oh, good thing it wasn't a skunk. That's true. Oh, man. Oh, a 261. That's what it was. That Comet, or Falcon, had a 261 V8. You don't hear that motor a lot. It was a small V8, a 261. And it had some power. Then I think maybe that was the same block as maybe like a 289. I'm not a car person, but it could have been. Tammy says, Sue, it's really delicious and a tradition on Easter since my grandma was alive. Really?
Did you read how she...
No, I didn't. I missed it. What? How did
it?
you make it? Tell me.
She said it's like shit on a shingle. You use egg whites and make it gravy and then crumble the yellows all over your toast.
Oh, that's cool. I couldn't eat it, but that sounds good. I can't eat eggs, but that sounds good. I love eggs. I can't eat eggs. Yeah, whack-a-mole was invented in Daytona. Fun fact. I didn't know that. So whack-a-mole was invented in Daytona. I didn't know that. Point, 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 point. I seen someone did kind of version of a whack-a-mole with a dog, and they had the holes, and they had a hot dog underneath it, and they'd stick it up real quick, and the dog would bite at it, and they'd go, and the dog would get these different holes, and finally let him have it. It was kind of a cool little video. Nice, Tammy. Very cool. Bob, how come you can't eat eggs? It just makes me sick. My stomach will, I mean, for days I'll be just, my stomach, I have these stomach problems. That's what's been going on with me lately. But eggs will just set me off, and I love them, but I just can't eat them. You know, I get sicker than a dog when I eat an egg. Every time. You know, even the last time I used to eat some things with eggs in it. Last time I had macaroni salad, it did the same thing. It was just like, I just can't do it. I don't know, ain't it? We have a streetcar here called Whack-A-Mole Lane, so that's pretty cool. So, is that in Daytona, the street called Whack-A-Mole Lane? I didn't know that.
Ormond.
Could be in Ormond? Is that in Daytona there, Ike? Oh, I know, but he was talking about Daytona. And, Wow, bummer. Yeah, it is, you know, because I do like eggs. I think it was a 289 block. I believe that's what it was, you know. Just said I would die if I didn't eat eggs. I do like eggs, and I crave it now and then. I like to have just I love toast and dippy egg, you know, but egg and some bacon. But boy, I can't eat it. I get sick. So
I make Bob bacon on Sunday mornings usually, and then
she
I'll
eats
make
an
an egg and toast with my bacon.
you know, yeah, I don't know what it is, what that is, but it's been quite a while. Sounds like Bob would die if he did.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it. You know, everybody has these problems. Oh, it's in Ormond near the city line. Okay, Whack-a-Mole Lane. Yeah, everybody has these little things you can't do, and sometimes like it's not you don't like them, you just can't eat them. You're gonna get sick. It's not worth it. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Some
like
people have milk allergies.
milk allergies.
They're
Yeah.
lactose intolerant. You can eat it, but you're going to pay the price.
Tammy
And that's
says,
the thing with your eggs.
yeah.
You can
Oh,
eat it, but
well,
you'll pay
it's
the
going
price.
3-4 days. It's gonna be sick. You know. Tammy says I can't eat sausage anymore. I get bloated and milk fries. Sometimes sausage will make me feel bad. You know. It's I never know anymore. It seems the last 2 days I've been feeling bad because something upset me, and then I mean I get almost down for the count. I just today I feel better. Actually, Monday and Tuesday I was feeling really bad. You know.
And not too good on Wednesday, but you would have told them what you made for dinner last night. It was pretty good.
I made a
Chicken.
well, that was one of Cooking with Rick's recipe. I did salsa garlic. No, it was lime garlic salsa over top of chicken and rice, and that was kind of Cooking with Rick. He did the peach pineapple salsa, which I don't like the sweet in it. So, but I changed it up with that. But so yeah, I'll credit that one to Rick. It was good. It was really good. Yeah, Larry says our breakfast is done, and Bev is starting to pack the road trek for JRI. So they're getting ready to get out on the road.
Safe travel.
Safe travel, you guys. Be careful out there. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, Ron says I think you will see a NASCAR with only a couple races a year on TV next year. I think so too. Yeah. Oh, Larry, I'm envious. Me too. Yeah, I think you're right, Ron. I think NASCAR is just going to, you're only just going to see specialty races. You won't see them on all the time. If they keep wondering what's wrong with it, well, if they listen to the people and get rid of that stupid stage crap and all that dumb stuff, way they playoffs, and they've ruined it. Larry says, Tammy, we will be on our third 2-month road trip. Wish we could have been on the road trip this past winter. So yeah, Larry got the last one. He ended up down here. Him and Bev stopped here, and they boondock, mooch dock, whatever. He came down here and spent the night in the driveway. So that was really cool. He got the chance to make it down here. It's a fun way to hang out, you know. Yeah, safe travels. Have fun. So yeah. Patty says I'm lactose intolerant, no ice cream. So, you know, I eat milk and stuff. Don't seem to bother me most of the time, but sometimes I have things I can't figure out what caused an issue. You know, because an issue comes up. Tammy said that sounds delicious. I'm gonna make your jambalaya. I think it'll fit into the keto diet. It was good. Now I never used the andouille sausage before, and Yes, it's spicy. I didn't know.
Like spicy, get it.
Well, what I would do is I use the Old Bay seasoning. I would cut that way back from what I had. It was pretty spicy. Or just use, you could use Italian sausage if you didn't want it spicy at all. Mm-hmm. But jambalaya is spicy. Mm-hmm. But you could use like
just smoked
sausage or something and add your other spices to it. But I need to adjust that recipe. It was very good, but very spicy, so. Oh, Patty, that's sad. There's lactose and free in ice cream, so. Yeah, back to single car qualifying next week. So, yeah, that's what you need. One car qualified at a time. Start by your times, and that's how you run. Hey, that's a big bummer, so. Yeah, I think they need to reorganize. Go back, just paint points. Run the whole point system. Forget this stupid-ass stage racing, and just race a race. You don't have a checkered flag 4 times in one race. There's one checkered flag. One green, one white, one checkered. There's several yellows, maybe reds. Yeah, Cajun seasoning. Yeah, just Cajun sausage. There you go,
I think
Ron.
that's probably andouille. That's Cajun sausage. What that means, yeah.
So, anyways, the spice was. Oh, what kind of loads do you have coming? Okay, today's Thursday. Tomorrow, I've got a upload on Fred Flintstone, entire family. I don't know if you can see him in the background, right up there. I've 3D printed the whole thing, and I kind of did a little video on that. So that's coming out on Friday. On Sunday, we've got the Yard Art up in Barberville. This place had all kinds of neat figurines and statues, and so that's coming out on Sunday. And then on next week, I'd have to see what cooking one I have on Wednesday besides the chats. I've got a lot in line. I mean, I've got the Sanford, not Sanford, but I've got the
Ormond Celtic Festival.
Yeah, Ormond Celtic Festival. I've got the DeBerry Hall, and that's going to be 2 videos in one day. DeBerry Hall plus it's a steamboat ride down the Jackson St. John's River.
Virtual.
It's a virtual tour, a little different, but those are both on. That's the week after next, I think.
Yeah.
On it, I've got another park. It was called Mill Park, coming up.
Oh yeah.
On it, so that's some of the ones I got coming up in ahead. Let me back up my comments here. I got behind. I can do anything, any kind of sausage, just no breakfast sausage. Okay, I like that Italian sausage a lot. Pizza not too bad, ideal, but no ice cream. So,
Too bad.
like it says, so true, Bob. Yeah, we were talking about NASCAR. Oh, and I just get, it's a shame what they've done to NASCAR. Jeff B says, cool. Yeah, that place is like WPIC.
Epic.
Epic is epic. We used smoked sausage. That's good. Like we get that trail bologna. It's like a smoked bologna. Comes from Troy, Ohio.
It is, yeah.
Trail, Ohio. How big can you make things with your 3D? Well, it's
about, what,
250 millimeter. Which, gosh, how many inches is that?
Ask Google.
It's about that. Hey Google, how many inches in 250 millimeter?
250 millimeters equal 9.843 inches.
9.843 inches is the width of it, and about to say so about 9 by 9. Now I'm going to get another printer, and it'll make a little bit bigger, a little wider, a little taller. So I'm working on that. So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I've really kind of gotten into this 3D printing thing. It's really cool. 3D printer. Yeah, Sunday is Easter. Yep. Happy Easter, everybody. Remember what Easter really is. It's when Christ sacrificed for us. Y'all should do Daytona Dolphin Dinner Cruise. We did that once.
We actually have done it twice.
We've done it twice. I
We
didn't.
did it when it was the New Smyrna.
Yeah, and now it's up in down by Daytona, and it's cool.
We took my daughter on it.
Well, last time we went was the summer, and it was hot, and we were inside, and it was hot.
And crowded.
Go ups and crowded. So, but I would maybe do that again and film it. I never filmed it, but that would be a good one to do again and film it up on the top deck. You know. Yeah, I live right off St. John's River, so yeah, Ron's real close to St. John's River. He's up closer, kind of closer to St. Augustine. Jeff says, that's cool, Ron. I'd like to take a boat ride on the St. John's. It's fun. I mean, I used to have a boat, take my boat out on the St. John's. So we was following Tecomania, and they've been all the way up to St. John's on their 47-foot boat, and they've got a lot of videos on that. It's really cool. Yeah, we did the dolphin cruise. It's really neat. Oh, wow, I got to find the videos. So, yes, Easter isn't just about bunnies. That's right. That's not what it's about. That's just the offshoot. Yeah, Troyer's meat sold out. Oh, they sold out? You mean they sold the owners? Because I did a video on Troyer's meat, and one of the owners came on to my video and thanked us for doing the video, and he said he was hoping to keep on the tradition. So, fill me in, Denny. You mean Troyer's meat's no longer the same owners? He said, are there gators in the river? There's gators all over that river. It's like, I remember one time there was probably, I saw 100 gators in a short area. They don't bother you. They'll swim right by the boat, you know. Yeah, I'd love to rent a houseboat. Would be awesome. Rent a houseboat, spend a week on it. That would be so cool. I would love to do that. Yeah, so Sue said they did, Jenny. Yep, still use their name, so it's a different ownership. Really, that's interesting. Ron said it would be bad to eat rabbit on Easter. Yeah, you could eat rabbit. Yeah, silly rabbit. So I figured. Yeah, there is a lot of gators out there. So they're changed the name. That's odd, yeah. Because I did have, I said it was the grandson.
Jason, I think.
His name was Jason Troyer. Jason or Justin Troyer came into one of my videos when I did it on Trail Baloney and said he was hoping to keep on the name, you know. So that's interesting. You know, I hope it stays the same because I love. We got Trail Baloney over at this Gaff's Market right here in town now. They carry Trail Baloney and it's good. If you never had it, find it. It's good. Yeah, like Easter Bunny, eat the rabbit. Eat the rabbit. I used to like Bugs Bunny or Silly Rabbit. Rat Fink, you're on a roll this morning, cracking me up. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Well, that's cool. Cheese Company bought it. Oh, really? Really? Well, I hope they keep it the same. It doesn't surprise me, you know, as owners of these businesses get older and they sell out, you know.
And this is just a small little company down in this little.
Yeah, just a small.
Not even a village. It's just bird.
Looks like a little general store there, and they make Troyer's Trail Bologna, and it's a smoked bologna. That stuff's really good on it. If you're from Ohio, you grew up on Trail Bologna and baby Swiss cheese. And it's funny, he said the cheese company bought it because they kind of went together.
Yeah.
Used to get the Guggenberg baby Swiss and Trail Bologna. Yeah, Ron said I went to the cheese factory for dinner. It was very good. Yeah, I've heard those are good.
Never been there.
There's one over like Altamont Springs, I think, in that area. And he says maybe it was Trail Meats.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Trail Meats.
So I think Troyer's is still owned by them.
And he said my buddies that went to school with now own our local butcher shop here, and it's nice to have a place that you can get treated like family.
Yes.
Cheese Company in Millersburg, Ronnie said. Yeah, you know, we found this Gaff's meat market here, and gosh, our meat's good, isn't it? Everything has been.
Had the chicken breast yesterday.
Yeah.
They were very good.
Everything we have ate from them has been delicious, and it's price-wise just a few pennies, very few pennies more, not much at all. So we decided that's where we're going to do our meat from now on, and it's really good, you know. So, okay, Ron, anyone ever ride through Walto? No. You talk about a ride there, Ratfink, over by, what is the one that Ralph takes? It's over where that, where you go, put your car in gear. It's over by Claremont area. There's a hilly area. Believe it or not, there's some hills in Florida, and that would be a cool ride. You would love that, Ron. And it's over towards, like I said, the Claremont area, and I can't think what mountain they call it. They actually call it a mountain here in Florida, and it's a hill, you know. Yeah, Larry says, I highly encourage people to eat at the Cheesecake Factory. It helps keep Bev and I retired. Okay, sounds good.
Stock in it, Larry?
You got stock in that? So, by Gainesville. Okay, so you're familiar with it. Yeah. Yeah, do you have stock? Jerry says, yes. Okay, cool. Okay, everybody eat the Cheese Fact. We believe in supporting everybody in the chat, so everybody eat at the Cheese Fact. If we get by one, we will, you know? Yeah, nice. So that's cool. Yeah, stock. So that's good. The Cheesecake Factory. Where is on the Big Bang? Isn't Penny? She worked at the Cheesecake
Factory.
Yeah, she would. So, Sue, get out of my head. Good food. So, I think one time I did eat there. I was out somewhere and ate at the Cheesecake Factory. Either ate there or seen it was there. One of the two.
Sugarloaf Mountain.
Sugarloaf Mountain. That's what we're trying to talk about, Ron. Sugarloaf Mountain. Check out Sugarloaf Mountain here in Florida if you want a nice hilly bike ride. Sugarloaf Mountain. Good food. Yeah, I have stock in several food-related companies. That's cool. Food's good, and it's a good thing to have stock in because usually food does well. Ron says, I say it's Millersburg on the package now. Oh, really? I'll have to look at that. So I said, we'll probably get another one if they still have it next month because I love that. Yeah, Sugarloaf Mountain is a good bike.
Us about that.
And we never rode it, but I looked up pictures of that, and it sounds good. So Ike's back.
It's around Lake Apopka.
Around Lake Apopka in that area.
From Apopka to Winter Garden.
And it's a really nice motorcycle ride, or just driving a car too. But you know, He says, I'm thinking about getting into pharmaceutical stocks. That'd be good. Oh, Ike says, my phone died. That happens. Battery goes dead. I says, well, sold my Rat Fink bike. Oh, really? I like the Rat Fink bike. It is cool. Do I still have my Rat Fink thing up here? I don't think I do. Used to have a little thing here that said Rat Fink on it that I put up. Nope. So anyways, that's pretty cool. To my brother, there you go, that's good. Keep it in the family. There you go. That was a cool bike. It was a cool bike. I like that bike on it. Really cool. Alright guys, we've been coming up on here about an hour. My voice starts to go in about an hour. So yeah, keep it in the family. We're going to get out here. We'll be back. Weekend's coming up. And we'll be back here on Monday afternoon at 6 Eastern Time. And we had a nice turnout this morning. Everybody, appreciate everybody coming by. Keep in mind any health care related stocks could be in big trouble. It could. That's right. It could be in big trouble, so you got to watch that. Still stays in my garage, so it's right there. You can go out and see it anytime. Yeah, Jeff said that was fast. Yeah. Sometimes it does go really fast, you know. That's fun. What they always say, always leave them wanting more. But we do. I appreciate everybody coming by on it. So we have a lot of fun on the chat, and it's really grown a lot, you know. Yeah, it's always a good chat. Just enjoy hanging out, chatting with everybody, having it. So yeah, everybody have a good weekend coming up. We're let's say Easter. We're gonna go to our friends. I don't know what else we're doing. Anyone bringing a car to the show next week? So yeah, Ike's gonna be there. We're doing our meetup there. Let me stick that up here real quick before we go away. Yeah, there's a little thing on our meetup next. This will be the 27th at the Streamline Hotel. This is, I take it they have a field right beside the hotel there is where the car show is. And starts at 9 a.m. Cars, coffee. It'll be fun. We're going to be meeting up there. Ike's going to be there. Anyone get a chance to come by and say hi. Free. I think it costs nothing. And we can hang out for a little bit, enjoy some cars. We're going to do a video there while we're there. So, yeah, so I wish you could make it, Ron. I would enjoy it, be there. He's going to go to the one in May. So anyways, you guys get a chance, stop at the meet up there on the 27th. So we're going to get out here. We'll see everybody again on Monday morning, Monday afternoon.
Monday afternoon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
Happy